What's going on, guys? It's GBP, baby. Welcome to a trade execution. Now this trade execution, I didn't manage to record it all because I had to leave the house, but you'll see that I enter here at this low. Now I wanted to bring our attention to this just to show you this kind of entry. We're returning back to a point of accumulation, so this is the lowest point of accumulation, so I anticipate price to return back to it for me to then short from, which is what you see. I also put my take profit just below that low right there. So yeah, the reason I wanted to show this was just to show how we don't always have to enter on fair value gaps, we don't always have to enter on breakers, but we can enter at points when there's already been displacement. Like we can clearly see there's displacement to the downside here. You'll also see that the orange box that we're actually inside, that is an inversion fair value gap. So we've delivered on the downside, upside, downside, upside, and now we're just trading through it on the downside again. And you'll see how we traded to that 50% level, which also lined up with that point of accumulation, which is why I was happy to sell there and comfortable. You can also see the positioning of my stop loss. Now there is a fair value gap just below that stop loss, and that's because price could still trade into that fair value gap. So that's why I put my stop loss above the candle that's creating the fair value gap. And then what I would have done is I would have moved my stop loss lower if I was able to remain in the trade for the entirety of the time. However, that's not the case. But yeah, we'll see. I'll show you the end result. So here you can see that my take profit was reached just as we outlined, and you'll also see that there was a slight consolidation just before the expansion. But what I want to bring your attention to is the way the consolidation is respecting and continuing to respect the inversion fair value gap. So we've wicked into it 1, 2, 3 times and then traded away, and we're also trading into a bearish order block that's formed at the low of that inversion fair value gap. So definitely something to take a look at. You can obviously go and study it in your charts yourself, but I hope you found this insightful. Don't forget to smash subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.